Okay, and there's not a lot of big secrets here because I do this to people a lot around in the gym, and show you a little system, a little back attack system that I've been working, experimenting with. It's still some things I'm working out, and still some things that I'm discovering along the way. And I'll show you the original back control that I've been using in this. I'm super gripping, and I used to super grip over the wrist here, and I use my right elbow here and I pull back that shoulder, and I use my other arm to pull her hand back into her chest, and I tuck my chin right in here to try to maintain the head position. This is my initial back attack where I come in here and I push this arm down and I'm trying to get the choke, and I get a lot of people that just, they defend themselves well from this position. But it's one I learned back when I was probably white belt, this little hand switch, and it's worked well a lot, but I still go to it besides this like double arm seatbelt or modified seatbelt kind of trap. But I go here a lot, and I've changed to where I moved off the wrist and I've moved here on the hand because I have a lot more control with the hand here, and then I super grip and I pull into the body here and I keep the same position, but it gives me a lot of slack over here, and it gives me a little bit way to control the distance when her head gets way to that side. Now I use this like when we're doing a bow and arrow in the gi. I use this little switch when I'm going over here, and a lot of times when I do this, I'm forcing them to go to that side, and I know she's going to that side, and I'll almost guide her into the spot where I want to go. And at this time, when I get this angle over here, I'll squeeze my elbows together to here, and I'll make this switch with the wrist. If they fight me on this choke, which the hand is always there on the choke, I've been putting this down and switching off and trapping the hand. And I also have a holder here, where I can go behind the back. I can get Kimura's from here. If I sit up, I grab the neck. I know she's gonna try and beat her head position to the bottom side to roll away, so I get any part of the face that I can. And if I need to get across the nose, I'll come across the nose and use that like hamburger ride. Anywhere up underneath the nose, I'll come in here and get that neck crank, or I'll get the neck for the choke. But just working here, I know most of the time they're gonna go to the other side when they feel trapped. They're going over there, so I'll let them have the position here. When I switch this off, sometimes I'll stay here, sometimes I'll attack with this foot. Sometimes they'll take the bait and they'll reach up to try and get me from taking the foot, and I'll shoot my elbow in underneath, and I'll get that one arm guillotine. So it's something I've been working. It's just that little, using the mat to trap this arm, using my arm to clear that, to get my foot over the top. And there's other ways to do it, but this is what I've been working lately. Same thing. Some people will pick this side to escape to. When they pick this side, I'm picking my knee up. I can get this body lock here, but I use this top knee to come in here and try and get up over the shoulder. And I'll use my heel to pry this arm away. Sometimes I can get a position where I can get my heel into the arm. Go ahead and defend that. I get my heel into the bend of the arm, and I press this down, and I come across the top. If I'm feeling good here, now I'll start to squeeze the space in here and start this trap for the reverse triangle, and starting to straighten my position here. If I can't get the attack here, we're going to this natural attack of the arm, and whichever way that you want to arm bar them, wrist lock them, wrist lock there, or like a Kimura. But on these attacks, these are just ideas, and you can use this position to create your own and use this kind of as a basis. But I really want the control, so what I'm concentrating on, and I'll let them choose. When they get here, if we want to battle, we can battle on the position. But I'll let them choose whichever side they go to choose that side. Now I'm attacking. Some people will try and guard by pushing my leg away. When they push this leg away, top leg, Yeah, you can't get to my leg. You gotta use your arm. She's smart. When they do this, I just take this choke. That's a one-arm choke. My elbow, I pull it to my body to get the one-arm choke. And that comes on pretty fast. Elbow in the center, and I pull it down right into my chest. That's the one I have a lot of high percentage on because they'll escape to the bottom side. As soon as they escape, I have the angle to go over here. And if I get this one arm, I come into here and pull that back. So I get a really quick tap. If I'm thinking right, I'll put a little demo at the end of this video. Dustin, if you're watching, I've done this to you the other day. I've done it to you a couple of times. I tried to get you in a Kimura, but it didn't come out right. But let me add this one onto the end of it. A little Kimura. Trapping here. And then this occasion, they're coming to the other side. And sometimes they fall to where they're still trying to roll. And they're in the process of rolling. And I'll pull this hand. And I just grip the hand and I pull the hand straight back to here. And I start tucking it right behind their back. And I get the tap. And you think a person would be strong enough to like punch out from here. Punch hard, hard. But I always have the advantage to pull that back since I have control of the hand. So a lot of my back controllers went from the wrist to just controlling the hand. It's like pull out of that, pull your hand out. I can manipulate the hand a lot, and I'm quick here to switch off and to start pulling that arm across. So just a few ideas for you to use. I've had some success with it. Still working out some kinks, but let me know what you think. Comment below. Later.
Crank.